Hello guys, hello. Yeah, I just thought I'd get another video out there. I just thought I'd start the video here. I've been to this location before. On my first video I came here, so I thought I'd do some of the video here before I head off, continue my walk. So yeah, I've just left the town. It's about a mile and a half to get out of the town to get to this nature spot. And it just felt great getting out of the town. So I thought I'd make an effort today. I actually bought my bag. So I bought my bag today. I thought I'm gonna start getting into this properly, because it just makes sense every time. You know, on this day as well, Sunday. You know, everyone's just locked in their house all the time. It's ridiculous. It's just getting ridiculous now. So I'm coming out like this all the time now. Yeah, I'm not being boxed in and contained, chipped up. No way. Getting out in nature like this is absolutely paramount. So I hope you guys are all right today. I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. So yeah, I bought my bag out. I thought I'd make the effort. Bought a couple of books with me. Bought a couple of foraging books with me. Food for free. So I'm going to be having a ganders through this book later on. It tells you everything, from mushrooms to even sea life, to sea in seashells and all that. Pretty much anything on the coast is edible, like all your seaweeds and stuff, like your Irish sea moss. It's got all that in here, and you can actually eat that. You can turn it into gel, put it on a teaspoon, some water. It's supposed to be really good for you, this Irish sea moss. And you've got bladderwhack as well, which is as well. So you can mix them together. I've got some of this. I actually ordered some online actually. But I know if the SHIT hits the fan, I know I can live. I've got all my fishing lines and hooks and all that. So absolute paramount to have one of these. A little book like this, or a bit of a bigger book. You only need a couple of books. That's it. Forage pocket guide. You know, it's got all your mushrooms, everything. It identifies everything. Even goes into detail about everything. What's edible, what's poisonous. Half the book is actually about mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms in here, so you're never going to go wrong with the mushrooms. But I don't really touch mushrooms, but there's a lot in this. There's also a lot in this as well. This little tiny booklet. It's quite handy, this one. It's nice and small. It's got a lot in this one. The pages are a bit thinner, but there's more in it. It's like tracing paper, but you know, knowledge like this can't be destroyed. You know, get all this online. It can be wiped, can't it? So this is what they're trying to do. Get books like this. This will save your life. Absolutely get these. I bought these today, just to update myself on things. It's good knowledge, that. Also bought a bit of a pillow for a bit of lie down. You know, this is my handy Thai pillow. I got this from Thailand years ago. This is for work. I have it to put behind my back. It's a good back support, but I got this from Thailand many years ago. Any Thai people that watch this, you'll know what this is. It's one of the I don't know where I got it from, but it's like a praying thing. But it's the handiest thing I've ever had. I've had it years. Must have had this 10, 12 years, something like that. My go-to, that is. I bring that with me everywhere. Also got some water I made, distilled water, you know, full of the salts in there. You know, nice and cold. That's in my bag. yeah, I'm going to make a note of this. I'm actually looking forward to doing this. Actually got a banana as well. Keep the calories up. I like to eat in season, so I don't know. I just thought I'd get it. Got some blueberries as well. You know, from this country, the UK. So try and keep it. I've had a load of blackberries today as well. So I got these on offer. These were on offer from £2 to it was £1, £1.20 something. So I've got all that. What else we got? Got water. Well, that's it really. I got a flask. Bring my ginger with me today. I thought I'll start taking my flask with me. So I'm gonna have some of that now. Yeah, but I've had my fill on the blackberries today. I'm in stock up mode as well. I found this feather. I found this beautiful feather. If anyone knows what this is, drop it in the comments. It's a huge feather. This is. I reckon it's some sort of bird of prey. This. It does look like a bird of prey, definitely. It's huge. I found that and I thought that's pretty amazing. That it's got white and brown. I reckon it could be some sort of sparrow hawk or something. I'm not sure. Yes, it's a nice little spot this is. It's good lighting as well. I've got the tripod, so nice scenery. I might just do the video here, just sit here and just talk. And then put this video out. And I'll probably do another one, a walk and talk. Where I'm just walking about. So yeah, I've just got my flask. Chill out. So I'm gonna have some ginger. Yeah, so this is nice and if you see the colour of this. It's a nice like beigey colour. Without spilling it. Oh, it's good. It's the best ginger I can get hold of. Yeah, it's good that. Yeah, nice and strong. So yeah, I've had this years, you know. Could do with getting a couple of these, just in case one gets damaged. These will last you a lifetime. These will. You can hold like. It's good for a survival situation. Oh, I think this is one of the last days of the heat. This one. It was cloudy this morning. Yeah, we had rain last night. We had quite a bit of rain last night. And then it was cloudy this morning, and then it's just cleared like this, and now it's getting a bit cloudy again, but it's still quite warm. It's about 20 degrees today. So I think this is the last day before it really goes downhill. So probably last time I'll wear a t-shirt like this. I'll be getting all my winter clothes out, my boots and my coats and stuff, jumpers. Yeah, I'm quite happy just sitting here, out the way. There's no one going to be walking past me today. I see a couple of people in the distance up here. It's nice to speak freely. Oh, I've dropped you. Sorry guys, sorry about that. I think the wind just took it there. Yeah, a bit of wind there. Yeah, this ginger's good. It's good. So yeah, I'm doing a bit more stocking up. I just don't feel right about things. I just keep. I forgot. I was going to talk about something that was disturbing me. Oh, that was it. I heard something like AI fridges. Yeah, talking about AI fridges, so you got an app as well, so they know what's going in your fridge. It's unreal, isn't it? It's absolutely unreal. Yeah, I knew it would come in. I said it was going to be a food allowance app, but that is coming. I know it is. There's no mention of that one yet, but this one's pretty close to it, isn't it? A food app, knowing what's in your fridge. So yeah, they keep forcing it. That's for sure. They ain't going to let this dystopian nightmare drop. That's for sure. Yeah, I just see it all being pieced together all the time. Like we're being led in this direction, this nightmare that the majority can't see. So it's very disturbing. It connects to everything. You know, you could have. This is just a foot in the door, and it was predicted. I've seen it predicted in some scene somewhere, some like movie clips from years ago. They were talking about cameras in your house. This is coming. It's obvious. This is coming. Find machine on your wall and all that. In case you start speaking in your own house, against the narrative. You have speakers in your lampposts every time you go walkabout. What else can I say? Mileage allowance app, that's a good one. This is what the pay per mile's about. Yeah, I bet they bring out a sort of like pay per mile app. So your phone's going to be linked. So your phone's going to be following you everywhere you go. And what's to stop them doubling it when you go out after 10 p.m? Don't stop them doing that, is they? Yeah, you just see it. I've been right about everything. I know I've been right about everything. Everything that comes out, your gut tells you, Your gut tells you we're in great danger. And we are. It's just getting really got. They're building all these AI cameras, putting them up on all the corners. Facial recognition's all thrown in there as well. Digital ID, cost of living, it still connects. The snitch agenda, when times get hard, people can start taking pictures of each other for good social credit system points. Say if you're sleeping on a bench rough outside, you imagine that people gathering around you, taking pictures of you because the system's made you homeless deliberately. You see where it's heading. It's just the start of it. It's that nightmare I can see. It was predicted. What else connects to all this? 15 minutes C, that's all connected to it as well. Yeah, and it's happening in the unseen. Yeah, I'm very disturbed. Very disturbed. This is like early doors. This is, and hardly anybody can see it. Some more ginger. Yeah. I was on a rhythm then. It was so much going on. I tend to forget. Where things lead to where. Yeah, they want your car connected. I forgot about that one. Yeah, you want your car connected. You'll know how many times you boil the kettle. Manufactured cost of living. That's what I was going to say. There's something bubbling on in the surface, under the surface as we speak right now. They keep banging on about pay per mile, but this one's latest off the press. This connects to it. On about putting your council tax up, I reckon it's going to double. Nah, I know what that's code for. That's code for reducing you down to nothing, so you're skint, so you can't pay anything, for their excuse to put you away. Because years ago, I think they started putting people away. I don't know what years it was, for not paying this council tax, poll tax, whatever it is. And it's like when history repeats itself. Now, I had seen this connects, you just got to connect it all. It just happens day by day, but it's all connected, this plan. It's an excuse to put people in, and this prison thing's on there. You keep banging on about that, all the prisons are full, and thinking, oh no, let's build more. So when the peasants can't pay, we'll bung them in shoeboxes. And while they're bunged in there, guess what? We could put all the ankle bracelets on them, tag them up. You know, we could chip the brain and experiment on them. This is where it's going. This is where it's going. That's what they're targeting free thinkers. Because it's right, it's absolutely right. They're going to find excuses to stop us communicating. And once you're inside, you can't speak then. That's what they do. It's yeah, they're onto it. They're absolutely onto it. It's just the start of it, you know. But they are building them. I'm sure they are. If you know what I mean. Yeah, they'll have us all living in a cube in a 15-minute zone. All 10 foot by 10 foot with the headset on. You know, you start questioning your reality or drawing some sort of freedom boat. You'll start questioning, why do you think this freedom? This was predicted in a movie. It was called The Island, 2005. They predicted this. A bug flown into the compound, and everyone believed that there was some sort of contamination, and there wasn't. And they kept getting bribed to go to the island to repopulate, and everyone had to have these tickets to compete for this island. And then when they got into the chamber, you know, it wasn't what they thought it was. It was more the sinister avenue, should I say. They did bad things. There was no island. It got stitched up. And that's what the system does. You know, deceives you. The devil deceives you. Remember that. Don't be fooled. You know, override it. Think outside the box. Do not go along with it. Come out here like this. Get off that. Get offline. Whatever it takes. Get offline. I mean, me doing this is I just see this won't last long, because they don't want this thinking, this freedom thinking. They don't want this. They don't want. They want you to forget about all the history we had. You know, all that good stuff, all them good movies and stuff. Like I say, they're putting it all online. You know, your CDs, your records, your sat-nav, whatever it is, paper, anything, books, Bible. So they're getting it all online and then destroying all the books. You know, there's a bookstore near me, it's closing. A World Bookstore. So that's a red flag, isn't it? You get all these fake bookstores worldwide. They want you on the phone looking at it. Like I say, these foraging books, you know, you can't destroy this. You can't do it. You can't do it. You know, your CDs, your tapes, your records, your movies, you know, stuff that you've got. Hang on to it, because they're trying to forget it. They're trying to erase it. They're trying to erase that world that we once had. Videotapes, anything tangible, cash. You know, we all know about that, don't we? Yeah, again, all on the grid. And the thing is, to access this grid, all this stuff, all your videos, your programs, you're going to need some sort of authentication ID to log on. Now that's just round the corner, that is, you know, with cyber attacks and all that, digital ID. So the mark of the beast, it comes to that, doesn't it? You shall not buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast, or say the number of his name, or have the mark on your hand. It's absolutely the case. Yeah, I've pretty much nailed it all in 20 minutes. The agenda, but there's a lot more to add to that. It's just a lot more to digest and think about. So all the other things. Yeah. So, like I was saying, make sure you've got your preparations ready for the autumn coming. So I keep doing little bits now. Just stop buying stuff that lasts. Just put someone just walked past me. I just had to pause it for a second. You know, it's just so important coming out like this. Yeah, it's time to start doing what we want, you know. Yeah, time to take matters into your own hands. Because I'm definitely being led like this. It just feels right, walking away from it all. You know, every time I've been doing this for the last few weeks now, every time I've just left the house to come out here, it just feels right walking away from it, you know. It absolutely, it's you can almost feel that freedom, you know. You can almost feel it. You know, you losing your fear, you know, doing what you want to do, be right with yourself. Yeah, I'm going to be doing more of this. I'm trying to keep away from them supermarkets as well. Start, you know, I've been doing this for a few days now. I had to go to the supermarket a couple of days ago just to pick a couple of sweet potatoes up. You know, real food, you know. So I thought they'd keep me going for a bit. And obviously picked a banana up for today. I've had a few blackberries. It's just full of food everywhere. So, there's loads of people on the footpath today. Yeah, so it's nice to be here though. So no one's going to be. Before someone did, I didn't even expect someone to walk past me today. Everyone, you get a few people that come out on a Sunday. Come Monday, it's dead. The landscape's dead. But today, everyone will be out today. But hardly anyone's going to be coming past. I tell you what, this ginger's going down really well, really well. Yeah, it's a lovely old day. It's not too hot like it was the other day when it was 24 hours hot. Really, really hot that was. But today's quite pleasant. Just right. Yeah. It's the first time I've bought my bag out. You know, it's just like a little survival bag. Get up and go bag, you know. Like I was on about, like walking away, I could just leave it all behind. I could just leave it all behind and just keep going and not turn around and go back and just see where I go, what shelters I build, how I'd live, you know. I mean, even, you know, the farmers are growing stuff, so there's always fields to pick stuff off, like your turnips and your potatoes. But yeah, you can see them fencing all that off, can't you? A big steel electric fence next, can't you? Fencing all the fields off, so you can't feed yourself. Yeah, there's definitely trying to squeeze it. Absolutely, cost of living. You know, try and stop you from eating. It's horrible. You see what they're doing, and I think the people that are doing it don't realise that, you know, but they don't know that we know. They think they're doing the right thing, but we can see that they're not. We can see how we're being stung. They'll probably get gold medals for it, for destroying what they can this year. They'll get gold medals for it. That's how it works. They reverse everything, what they mean. Help the climate, destroy the climate, more like. They reverse everything. Yeah, I know exactly how it works. It's evil, absolutely evil it is. Yeah, it just feels right. I need to get practice to actually go off grid, prepare for it, get some practice in. Oh, the leg's been scrunched up. Just stretch my leg a minute. Yeah. Yeah, mushrooms will be out October. So they're a good meat substitute. If you pick the right one, you can mix them with, you know, all your salad stuff. You can knock up a meal together. Yeah. I already feel like I've left. It just feels right. It just feels like I'm on my own in this, and I'm in charge of me and my reality and what I do. And you can leave it all behind. You know, you can leave your family and friends behind. They're stuck in there. They're stuck in that world, aren't they? The box. I could quite easily just forget about them and just walk. You know. I don't want no help. I don't want no money. You know, for all that crap in the supermarket, don't fancy it. I'm going off it. I'm really going off it. This junk food crap. Yeah, I got some gas canisters as well, while I can still purchase with cash. That's how bad it's getting, isn't it? So I can do some like cooking. I've got like what do you call it, like a grill thing you put over it, and you can cook, you know, your tins of beans and stuff. Because I've got loads of beans that I'm stocked up on. And a good survival food, you know, good carbs for winter months. They last a good 4 or 5 years. Your beans, you know. If you got like your fish and your salmon and all that, your tuna, that all lasts 15 odd years, or spam, you know. So it's worth getting all this sort of stuff as well. It's a hobby as well. It's enjoyable. It's fun. It's fun doing it because it's a journey. I think it's very fun preparing. Yeah, it is bright. It is bright. Yeah, I think we'll save that little bit. Enough for a couple more cups. But yeah, I love this ginger. Yeah, it's all good that. You know, very healing ginger. It's very healing. And turmeric as well. You know, you don't want the powdered stuff. Try to get the real stuff. It's expensive, but again, it's you're dependent on the system when you need that, don't you? You know, your root stuff and your potatoes. The thing is, ginger, I don't think you can really grow it in this country, or your turmeric. Something I'll miss if it did collapse. I'd definitely miss it. The ginger. If I was in a survival situation, what would the number one be? I think item I'd take with me. It'd be probably a 5 litre bottle. Don't have to be 5. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 litre bottle. So much you can do with a water bottle. If you were stranded on a deserted island somewhere, what would you take? And I'd take a water bottle, because you can collect water, you can distill water. As for a knife, you can make a knife on the island, you know, with flint, you can make spears, you can catch fish, you know. There's nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. They're absolutely creating scarcity. Absolutely, you can feel it more than anything. You feel the whole system, what it's trying to do to get you dependent on it. But yeah, it's ultimately it's about control. It's about, you know, transhumanizing you, turning you into a robot, a compliant robot. You know, an AI policing you. You know, where you're going, leaving your zone. You know, because once they've tagged you, that's it. People can't see it coming. AI fridge, like I began this video with, AI fridge. What's all that about? AI app, what's going in your fridge? You know, what's all that about? Yeah, it was just what I thought. Just what I thought. Exactly what I thought. But this is where I am in all this. Prepping in your head. You know, as long as you're alright up there, being right with yourself, doing the inner work, you know, it's all in your mind, knowing how to survive. well, it's just all falling apart. Even for me, I'm struggling, you know. It's like I'm hanging on the end. I'm not quite on the end yet. I've still got a few months left, but work's dropped off a bit, and I'm thinking I ain't going to be able to afford the rent. You know, around about Christmas, after Christmas, I can see myself being properly screwed. I really can. I just can't function. I can't function anymore with all the digital red tape. You know, the apps and stuff. Download this, download that, scan this, scan that. Like you're a robot, you know. I've not done it yet. I've got away with it till now, with the company I've been with. But they still keep harassing me. That's the word, harassing me every week to download all this stuff. And I won't do it, and everybody's doing it, and everyone's getting nasty. Snitch agendas on the horizon. I've seen it work. People have forgot to scan stuff, and they're getting bollockings for it. You've got AI cameras in work vehicles, sacking people for eating too much and spying on everything they're doing. You've got AI cameras on the road, looking through your windscreen. You've got cameras here and everywhere. And this is just a start. This is just a start, and it's pushing me out here like this, away from it, keeping me safe. As Jesus led his sheep onto the land to safety. It's quite true, that is, because it feels like I'm being led to safety, away from them toxic towns and cities. If more people did this, and I mean, I know this is just a video, but this video needs power to go onto the internet. So even this has got to go. YouTube has got to go. It's not. They'll wipe this sort of knowledge off. They don't want this freedom talk that we've got, they've had. They don't want us. They don't want us talking about a freedom boat or drawing. They want you in this box, this virtual reality box. They don't want you to think what it was like in the 80s, on your bike, building dens and being creative. And I don't know, people gotta wake up to it. You know, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I mean, I still feel like a kid, you know, building dens and stuff. I want to do that now. Like build my own shelter and get out of it. Yeah, they say, where was you happy? I was happy in my childhood when I was out of that system. And you come out, you know, like this in your 40s now, and you still feel like that child. But it's more of a lonely road. You ain't got your parents' back up anymore, because you know, they're not on your wavelength anymore. It's hard to find that your tribe. You know, I've not found my tribe at all. I thought the Bible people were my tribe, and they are to a degree. You know, they get it. They do get it. What, you know, why we suffer and all that, and the system, but they're quite quick to disappear as well. They're like, yeah, see you later, see you next week, and that's it. You don't arrange anything. You just be there at a certain time on a certain day. Have a little chat after the gathering. It's a great gathering. You feel, you know, welcoming and all that, but I don't feel like being there. I do, and again, they've all got these smartphones as well, you know, looking at verses and stuff. Because I don't want to do it. It's giving me problems. I just like to take the Bible itself and listen and say, oh, it's easy, and there's me flapping through the pages, and I don't really want to be flapping through the pages. I just want to listen to what he's got to say, and everyone's looking at you like you're an alien. So it's put me off that as well. They've noticed why I don't go. No, they haven't noticed why I don't go. They know something's wrong, why I don't go. They can't understand why. But that's the reason. They probably won't see this video unless I give them details. Ah, it's nice, that bit of cloud actually. So I can open my eyes a bit better. Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? You just got to look after yourself. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. As long as your health's in check and you're right with yourself every day, it's absolute paramount, you know, in moving forward through this. Hang on. Yeah, so guys, I was just saying then about these foraging books. You know, you can get them off Amazon or eBay, and they're quite cheap as well, like less than £5. But yeah, it's got a whole lot of knowledge in this. I highly recommend it. It's got everything, all your sea stuff, like your sea beat, you know, it's got everything. It's quite amazing, this. Let's just have a bit of water actually. I just had to pause you there because another body just walked by. What we're on, 42 minutes, not too bad. It's been a good video. I've enjoyed making this video, getting information out there. I don't know, it's not doing very well with my channel, you know. I've only got 2 subscribers. It's yeah, I feel like I'm just talking to myself really. But if I can encourage someone, if I can help someone, you know, one person, you know, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy about it. Yeah, it's lovely listening to the nature, isn't it? The birds. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Sunday. If I was sat here on a Monday, you wouldn't see anybody. Sunday's a bit better. I still pick up that bad energy off people. Like, you have to play this game. I just get bad energy off people. They look at you and look away, and they won't say hello, and you know, you've got to deal with that energy. Just like shrug it off. Yeah, I'm glad they're gone. I just feel better like this on my own. I just can't deal with anyone. Quick alone, that's it. What's the point? What's the point? Point saying anything. Might as well do what we want. And that's what I am doing. I am doing it. I am sticking with it. I'm going to do anything that I don't agree with. I'm going to say no. Whatever they throw at us, it's going to be a no. What I don't believe in. I'm not being locked down again. I'm not wearing a mask again. I'm not downloading any apps, especially what they're up to, finding people for no reason, getting people done for no reason. Totally against it. It's anti-human, and I'm not going along with it. You know, I'm doing my bit to protect myself, and you've got to look after number one, you know. And this is what I've been doing. I've been doing it and working on it. Yeah, getting clean, you know, with everything, junk food and stuff. And, well, I've got rid of all my habits. Most of habits I've got rid of. I can't think of any more. I ditched junk food a couple of days ago. I really want to stick to that, and not fall to the trap of just getting junk food, dead calories. You know, try and get the diet a bit better instead of, well, carbs. You know, come on off carbs. Not fully, just. No, you're all right with your like your oats in the morning. You know, maple syrup and your flax seeds, your chia seeds and banana, your dates and stuff, your nuts and seeds, you know, all that real stuff. Makes it a cracking breakfast, that is. You know, keep off that like full English and all that. You can have it sometimes. You know, I like when I go to the coast. I tend to have a vegan breakfast with the beans, hash browns, tomatoes, mushrooms, you know, all that stuff. And your toast. Yeah, I'll have it again. I'm just want to keep off it more, especially in like, you know, chips and stuff. I just want to come off it. And curries and stuff. I mean, I don't think I'll go chip shop again. I don't know. Don't fancy it. I'd sooner make my own. I can make my own. I can make some cracking sweet potato chips. I've discovered a new potato. It's a white sweet potato. I didn't know you could get them. So they were quite interesting. So I'll try some of that. Some beans. Like a small meal. Try and keep it small. And not eat to watch the calories, you know. I just want to get in shape as well. Get rid of that toxic junk, you know, toxic waste. And I've been on this journey for 4 years anyway. I've lost 3 stone ever since the issue. It was 4 stone. I lost 4 stone in the end, but I've put a stone back on. But I've got to watch it. You have got to watch your diet, because it's like a balancing act, and when you forget about it, you just bang it on, especially as you get older as well. Your metabolism slows down, so you've got to watch what you eat, because you consume bang on the calories, you know, with all your dips and all your sauces and stuff. I don't want to be one for tracking calories. I don't believe in the tech side of stuff, you know. You see them when they're all measuring the food. I think that's ridiculous, that. Measuring your food. You should know in your head. You should know. Get off this armband stuff where you put the watch on you and got the phones attached to the arm. You see them in the joggers. I think that's hilarious. Got the old pods in your ears. Stuck in the Matrix. Never been into jogging. I've never been into that. I just feel like that's a waste of energy. I mean, real exercise to me is actually using your exercise wisely. You know, real exercise. You know, when you've got your own land and stuff, digging your gardens and stuff, and planting food, and you know, all that farm stuff, all that work. You know, all that's real work. That is all that sort of stuff. You know, a little bit of jogging now and again, well, not too far. But just keeping busy, something to do. You know, that prolongs life. You know, like walking and going for adventures like what I do, like walking the land and taking your time, observing, living, and not just existing. Yeah, I like it now. The clouds covered that sun a bit. I'll just show you my view. I'll pick you up and just spin you around a bit. This is where I'm sat, just on this field, admiring the scenery here. Yeah, it's a great little spot, this. It's a great little spot. Yeah. I've got to put this up right without it falling. That's not going to stay, is it? There we are. That'll do. Stay. Don't fall. Yeah, I could talk about anything. I could just keep talking and talking. I can't talk in society. Just can't. I can talk to a camera like this. Okay. I just can't talk to like in real life because it's too quick. You know, a couple of people just walk by now. They just give you the frown and whatever. Just turn around, give you a shun and clear off. You know what I mean? Don't want that in your life. And I also have to say hello first. Don't anyone say hello first anymore? Why do I always have to say hello first? Yeah, so it's a nightmare that is, playing that game. It's like that in the town, you know. Then you fall out with you and oh dear, grow up, you know. Start doing what you want. Till this world is we're not going to get right until respect is restored. And it's worse than when you're a bloke as well. The system's completely against you. It stops you from growing. You can't grow. It's like this competition all the time. Not only have we got to deal with the pressures of all this going on, all the stresses of being surveilled and monitored, and then you got mating rights. You know what I mean? And you got to deal with bullies, and then you got to deal with people, and it's just hell on earth, isn't it? It's just hell on earth. I never thought I'd think to my parents, why did you bring me here? This is just hell on earth. That's why I'm like this, out here like this. It's just hell on earth. I'll be better 6 foot under. At least I'll be free. This is just hell. It really is. Then you got to deal with problems within yourself, like you got to deal with a toxic world, all the toxic stuff they're trying to surround us with, getting everybody to do, you know, sin and all that. It's like the genie came out of the bottle in 2020 and it's not going back in. It's like this evil just spread over the land. and you feel it, it's still there. They told us it were over. Do you remember that? They told us it were over. You know, it's all happening under the unseen now, isn't it? They're not. I think if they did do it again, it'd finish the job. Absolutely finish the job. It wouldn't surprise me if they did something like that. It'd be like the nail in the coffin, wouldn't it? Everything will just shut then. Your nightclubs, your cinemas, your shops, and they're all closing now. There's especially, you know, in recent times, an handful has just shut round me. About 3 or 4 shops in the last couple of weeks. You know, a couple of clothes shops and all that. Again, making you go online, purchasing them. You know, you've got to have the digital ID, of course. You know, the mark of the beast. Otherwise, you won't be able to purchase. They're doing something there. Is it the rails? The rail. I heard something about a clip on YouTube about bringing in like digital ID for travelling, saying it's for convenience and makes things quicker and easier. You know, so we know where that one's going, don't we? You know, like flying as well. You know, I've so gone off flying, especially 4 years later since the issue. I knew it were over then. They're just making it harder and harder. Trying to force it onto you. You know, your biometrics. You know, spying on you, getting into your body. You know, transhumanism. We're working on it, absolutely. Well, I didn't think I'd do the whole video here, but this is a spot where I did my first video. Don't seem to be reaching a big audience at all. Just 1 or 2 people really. But I don't think people are ready for it yet. Or it's the algorithms stopping it going out. It could be a mixture of a lot of things really. But I feel right in what I'm saying. I've got no regrets. I mean what I say. Yeah, it just flows naturally with no regrets. At least I'm at the house. I've made this for an hour. I've been an hour out here. I've already walked an hour out here, and probably go for a 2-mile walk around all the fields and get some countryside. So I might do another video after this one and do a bit of a walk and talk as well. I've managed to say a lot on this video though, so I might not, but I've managed to say quite a lot on this video. But I feel great out here, you know. I feel on top of the world out here. I feel on top of my game. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. Because I did briefly mention that like I'm falling, you know what I mean. I'm struggling, you know, to meet payments on stuff, and work's just cut off just like that. You know, 2 weeks not had anything. I can't. It's not sustainable because I've just been like doing a few months a year, 4, 5, 6 months a year. Because it's just been crap for the last 4 years. You know, before that I was working like 9 months a year, sometimes a full year, without having any time off. I've just been dwindling into savings for the last 4 years, and it's just dwindled down to nothing. But yeah, I do think I'm going to be on my arse after Christmas. But again, it feels right. It feels like I need to fall. to build back up, build back, you know, another reality for me. Like, it's because all that stuff in that world is just don't serve me at all. It's just completely irrelevant. Everything. It's just irrelevant. Yeah, it's coming out here like this. This is what really matters. When you're here with your own thoughts, when you're right with yourself, which you keep going on about. When you're like this, you know, and you know where you are. You know who you are. You've got no distractions. You're on top of the world. You shine bright like a diamond. People notice you, because you're bright. The stars shine bright for you. Yeah, been an hour now, so yeah, I think we'll end it here. So yeah, I hope someone enjoyed this video. If you do, what's the saying? Give it a like, subscribe. Help me out here. I want to help people. That's what I want to do. I want to be a solutions-based channel to help people. AI might not like that because they don't want it, but I want to help people break any habits, addictions and stuff. I could talk about stuff like that. And you can overcome anything, you know. When you get right with yourself, you can beat anything. Anything that comes your way. As long as you've got knowledge, like your books and how to survive out here. As long as you've got all this, you know, your firelighting equipment. I do need to do some. I do fancy camping, doing a couple of wild camps. Today would have been great. Today would have been a great day for a camp. But I did start with a bag, so that's a good start. It's a good start on being led on the right path. Have a little fire going. You know, cook some. I should bring my gas canister and my little portable stove and start cooking some beans up as I'm talking. I think that'll be a cracking video as well. Bit of a talk as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Earth. I hope I inspire people to do the same. Because I can imagine it now. It could be heaven. It could be heaven on earth right now for us all. I can tap into that, and it'd be a great life. It really would. Coming together as a community and helping one another. Don't need cash. Who needs cash? It's just irrelevant to human life, isn't it? It's just irrelevant. It just puts a spanner in the works, doesn't it? Cash. Yeah, cash is bad. Cash is bad. It needs to go. Right, okay, guys, I've gone over an hour now, so I think we'll leave it at that, and I'll see you on the next video, which could be very soon. So take care, guys. Ta-da. Bye.